What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Figure It Out of the Basement's action figure talk show. Today, we're going to be announcing the winners of our 3,000 subscriber giveaway. We're going to be talking a little Black Series news, and then we're also going to be talking about the best of 2020 so far for the Black Series. Of course, I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
What's up, guys?
Thank you so much for always tuning in, liking, subscribing, all that good stuff. We recently hit 3,000 subscribers. Now we're 3,100. We're cruising to 4,000 subscribers. But we do have some winners. A lot of really close.
Yeah, so many comments.
I would say, I don't remember who exactly was the first comment, but they were like one off.
Yep.
And then everyone started being one off. The main thing
was Plo Koon out of nowhere.
is that everyone thought my favorite Jedi was Plo Koon.
You could tell that was just a random guess, and then everyone was just copy and pasting.
Yeah.
I was like, yes, it's exactly what I wanted. I didn't want someone to get it right away, and then everyone was copy and pasting that answer.
Yeah,
It got pretty bad. It was to the point where I had to pin a comment, like, Nate's favorite Jedi is not Plo Koon. There was also some confusion about the short film. It was Michael Lives. Had to clear that up. So that was actually a freebie.
true.
And even with that, they just couldn't get your favorite Jedi until...
Fig Fury 79 out there. He was actually the first person. He messaged me on Instagram. He was the first person to get my Jedi right.
But he was not interested in the giveaway.
Yep.
So all of this copy and pasting until our first prize winner,
Yes.
Nick Riley, answered all questions correctly. The
Yes.
two other people on Out of the Basement, two other cast members, Connor and Bucky. Our short film / fan film is Michael Lives. Our Halloween special, Nate's favorite Jedi is Kit Fisto. Mine is Obi-Wan. We answered that in our 1.5K Q&A.
Yep.
My first Black Series 6-inch figure was the First Order SNOWSPEEDER, the Toys R Us exclusive officer.
Which that was in an episode of Figured Out how we started collecting.
True.
An old episode.
And then somehow everyone got this right.
Yeah.
Our favorite Black Series is the Sand Trooper, specifically the orange pauldron, but we said it, you can say just Sand Trooper, it's fine.
But we do have two videos where we state Sand Trooper is our favorite. We have two different best Black Series figures of all time videos.
That is true.
So yeah, congratulations, Nick. We're going to comment so that you see that you won. And then we got to get linked up on Instagram or Twitter so we can get that address and I can ship these figures out to you.
Right. Our second place was the comment right above his, which I suspect was a copy and paste.
Hey, the second guy actually spelled Connor the correct way.
There you go.
Not a copy and paste.
Yes. Some people, I would say, like, oh, you were close but incorrect, and then they would comment again. I didn't count those.
Yeah.
I gave you one entry, one guess per person here. So the second prize is Abdullah Muhazen. Might have pronounced that incorrectly, but you are the second place winner. And then third place, we have Manguli,
Yeah.
who got all of them right.
So there you go. Again, I'm going to reply to you guys. Then we're going to take this conversation to Twitter or Instagram. That's the only way I'm going to be able to get your address and ship it out because I don't want you posting your address in the comments of a YouTube video. We'll get in touch with you and then we will get those figures out as soon as humanly possible. So thanks everyone for playing. We like to reward the hardcore, even though we suspect copy and pasting, of course.
Right.
But we thought it would just be fun to do something a little bit different rather than like the video, comment your favorite Star Wars toy, and leave it at that. So we wanted to do a little trivia there. So let's move on to some Black Series news. Justin, we reported on this a while back, but what figure was recently confirmed?
Jango Fett, gaming greats from the hit film, from the hit game Bounty Hunter.
Yes.
Star Wars Bounty Hunter.
A very frustrating game.
The aiming mechanics.
Yes.
Which you would think this is just like a repack, which it is for the most part. But there's some new purple-ish paint, and there's also a new jetpack and the updated photo reel.
Which you got to assume the new jetpack is actually just Boba Fett's jetpack painted differently. Yeah, and like you said, of course, the photoreal head. He also doesn't have like at least in the promo pictures, he doesn't have the paint wash all over his armor. So his armor looks a lot cleaner. I don't know if that's actually going to be how the real figure is, but the promo pics looks like the silver parts of the armor are like really clean, which is I still haven't pre-ordered. Have you?
No.
But I'm tempted because it is just that little bit different, but like, you know, photoreal on top of a different paint deco, it looks like, and the other jetpack.
Yeah.
It's like you're giving us a little bit more than a repaint.
Yeah.
Although it is essentially just a repaint.
It is, but I do like the more purple look of like the fabric under the metal armor.
Yeah.
I don't know. Because, I mean, an updated photoreal head is great, but when am I going to take his helmet off?
Right.
Other than if you have, like, Mace Windu holding up his lightsaber, maybe.
Now, that's a great idea. Because you could have Dooku standing there.
Yeah.
You can build that little diorama out. But he's coming out September 15th in the United States. He's available for pre-order now, $24.99, of course, because it's a gaming grade and a GameStop exclusive. So they got to cling every last dollar from you.
They're gonna milk every last drop.
Yep.
Of re-release, retool, repaint.
But I do want to pre-order it. I do want it.
I just don't know. I just don't know if I want to.
It is quite difficult to really decide. All right, and the final bit of the show here. We're halfway through the year, Justin.
More than halfway.
More than halfway, true. And we thought, why not discuss some of the best Black Series figures that have come out this year so far. Not including the upcoming Attack of the Clones wave with Kit Fisto, Plo Koon, Anakin, Obi-Wan. Yep. We still don't have those figures.
Those pre-orders, I have them pre-ordered on Big Bad Toy Store. They just keep getting pushed back and pushed back. I'm a little worried.
Yep.
Because I also don't trust Amazon anymore.
Right.
With pre-orders. So I'm a little worried. Haven't found any of them in the wild yet or anything like that. So this is right before that wave comes out. And I have to imagine it's soon.
Right. And neither of us have the SNOWSPEEDER, which should be coming out any day now.
Right.
So we compiled a little list. A list, which is not a list.
Which, honestly, there hasn't been that many figures released so far, which I have to imagine is due to COVID.
Right.
In some capacity. Because the Attack of the Clones stuff was supposed to come out months ago.
Right, it was like May or something, wasn't it?
And the Dooku and Bly wave has been the only regular wave actually released in 2020.
True.
So there's one wave of regularly released figures, and then there's the Empire Strikes Back 40th anniversary waves that have come out so far.
True.
And that's pretty much it.
We also got quite a few gaming greats this year.
That is true.
The gaming greats line did start this year, and we've gotten, although they're all repaints, we're still counting those, counting the repaints. But we've gotten quite a few gaming greats as well.
Right.
So, some carbonized figures.
I want to say there's no bad figures this year so far.
Yeah. So
there's figures that I have intentionally not picked up, such as Zori Bliss. But a lot of people have been commenting that it's actually a great figure, and I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. It might be a great figure.
Yeah.
But it's from a movie that I've been crushed by.
And the character is boring and disappointing.
And in the movie for 2 seconds.
Yeah. Another Boba Fett scenario.
Here's a love interest.
Never mind. So we've got an honorable mention. Jrick, what would that honorable mention be?
That'd be the Imperial Probe droid. Huge, bulky, love the paint. There's some customizable aspects to it. There's more like customizable articulation than I thought. Mm-hmm. But that's it. It's just the hunk.
Yeah.
It's a nice display piece.
I wish it would have come with a few more accessories. maybe some little explosion pieces you could attach to the
I'm
droid
satisfied
itself.
with it. I'm completely satisfied with it, but it's not a character.
Right.
So it didn't belong in like 5 best so far.
True. And but you did have a pretty nice story. You found it really early.
Yeah, super early, like 2 or 3 months before the Amazon pre-order would have went through. So
yeah,
that
was awesome.
Good. I also found the Bespin Luke at the same time, because
True.
that was a wave 1 of the 40th anniversary stuff, and the only one out of that wave I got was Bespin Luke.
Yeah, which Bespin Luke is a pretty marginal improvement.
Yep. They took away the paint on the holster.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember my review,
Yeah.
or you have the figure yourself, but why would they remove that nice paint on the holster? It just looks brown.
They had to spend that 0.0001 cent on the photo reel instead of the belt.
Right.
But he didn't make this list, so coming in at number 5 is the Gaming Greats Shadow Trooper. It's the Stormtrooper, now with translucent plastic.
Yeah. Although, all of the Gaming Greats, because did the Heavy Battle Droid and Jedi Revan come out this year?
Yeah.
Yeah, because those are both great as well.
Mm-hmm.
But the Shadow Trooper has been the best Gaming Great. I'll say it.
Classic trooper design with enough new there to just reel me in.
The Commander's good too.
True.
They're all good.
Love the Commander, but there's just something about the translucent plastic and the getting a Shadow Trooper.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, the Shadow Trooper that we all picture in our mind where it's like the jet black armor.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a version of that Shadow Trooper. It's interesting. The glossy, like light gray paint mixed with the black paint is just... It looks so good.
It's very pretty.
As soon as I got one, I instantly was like, yeah, I'm going to get another one. Just to secure that, because just like all the troopers, you got to imagine once they sell out, it's gonna skyrocket.
Right.
So, wanted to secure my 2. Call it a day.
Yep. Coming in at number 4 is Hoth Luke.
Specifically, Snowspeeder Luke.
Yeah.
I guess, because we could be talking about that Hoth Luke.
Ooh, no. Yeah, this is the Snowspeeder Luke that was released in the 40th anniversary carded stuff, but it will also get a regular box, or a new box, later this year.
That's no regular box anymore.
Right. And great figure, great likeness. It has some updated articulation. It has like some neck articulation.
Yeah, it's got the double neck where you can articulate at the base of the skull, and then the lower neck.
Butterfly joints.
Yeah. Surprisingly great figure. We've obviously been getting a ton of Lukes recently.
Mm-hmm.
So when I got it in my hands, I was just like, okay, it's another Luke. And then I open it up and I start messing with it and seeing all the new articulation and stuff. And then I was like, why is this suddenly one of the absolute best Luke Skywalker action
Especially
figures?
the fact that they fit in all this deluxe articulation in a poofy suit.
And it looks so good.
Yeah, and it's you would think the poofy Snowspeeder suit, the insulated suit, would hinder the articulation, but it doesn't.
Yeah.
Better than the regular X-Wing articulation.
Very true.
And
somehow.
pretty much any other iteration of Luke.
Yeah.
So, it might be the best Luke.
In
terms of articulation, it definitely is.
Oh, yeah.
But
still my favorite is the Walmart exclusive Jedi Knight Luke. That's still my number 1 for now. But you're absolutely right. The inclusion of the butterfly joints with any lightsaber wielding character is automatically going to make it a great figure. Mm-hmm. So that's the first Luke with butterfly joints, so you can get him into all sorts of awesome two-handed poses. Of course, maybe I would have liked some hair underneath instead of the
cap.
Yeah, the cap.
Skull cap.
Or maybe, an alternate head or something to give us the hair, but also give us the cap head. But, yeah, surprisingly great figure. Love the way they also took, like what another figure does on this list, the knees, where the knee joint is hidden.
Yeah.
So it's like...
It's single jointed, right?
It is single jointed, which I know there's people out there that are not a fan of that, but honestly, for a figure like Luke, I don't really think double knees are all that necessary. Like, I don't mind the double knee. I like the double knee, but when they take this approach where they hide it and make it look more realistic, I'm also more in favor of that. Because that's like what NECA does a lot. And I love the not being able to see the articulation, but it's still being there.
Right.
So coming in at number 3 is a figure that we've been waiting for a very long time, and it delivered on every single level. That is Clone Commander Bly.
The only other clone on the Rex body. You can actually get use out of the double jointed elbows. He comes with the 2 pistols. He comes with the big blaster. He has the binoculars that can go down.
Yep.
Pauldron.
The different pauldron too,
Yeah.
where it's got like the smaller shoulder. So really great design of a figure. Really cool looking character. Of course, he murders Ayla Secura. So
yeah, with the help of like 15 other clones. But he does have some cool arcs in the Clone Wars 3D show. Although he was in his Phase 1 armor. But it's alright. Because obviously the Phase 2 look is from Revenge of the Sith, which is, I would rather have the Phase 2 armor with these clone commanders. And maybe wish we could have got a removable helmet, because he does have a face reveal in the Clone Wars show, so...
yeah.
Whatever.
But still...
I like the binoculars.
Right. Overall...
It's kind of like the trade-off.
A great figure.
Right.
And a great figure that can actually hold his blasters, like, in a shooting position with both hands, which is not something any other clone besides Rex can do.
Right.
But why would you pose Rex without his 2 pistols? You know, who knows?
Yeah.
But still the anomaly of the Black Series. Like, why did they make the Rex body to only use it one more time, and then there's a new clone body?
And then coming in at number 2 is a masterpiece figure, one of the best figures in the Black Series, definitely in my top 3, however still not number 1 in this list. The Hoth Rebel Trooper.
Oh yes.
Backpack, face cloth, goggles, 2 faces.
This is how you make an army builder. Multiple faces, multiple ways you could display the goggles, the scarf.
Yeah.
So many options, 2 different guns.
Yeah, there's like 16, I think, different ways you can have this look.
Right. And that's
crazy.
Switching the guns and everything. Great articulation, butterfly joints, great single jointed elbows that give you lots of range. He can actually hold the gun again, like he's in a position to fire it, which is something that the Black Series has struggled with for a very long time with 2-handed weapons. So
you can completely shield the face.
Yep, like I have mine. I have one completely shielded, and then I have the other one with the cloth down, the bearded face,
right?
Which I believe is a Hasbro employee.
Yeah.
So that's pretty awesome.
Now they should do that.
Right.
Next HasLab,
get your own photoreal.
You submit like a picture of you, and they photoreal scan your face and mail you one of those little faces that you can put in a Hoth Trooper.
Dude, that would be awesome. That would legitimately be awesome. Just pay like I don't know how much it would be.
Right.
Maybe like $50 or something.
I'd do it.
And get absolutely to get your own little photoreal face that you could put on a Hoth Trooper, or if they
do the Endor like Forest Trooper.
Yeah. Or even go back and revisit the Rebel Trooper. Because like
Fleet Trooper,
right, like I was showing you with that Spike figure, they could just do it with the hair. Take what they did with the hat, do it with the hair. It will work. It will work. So number 1. Oof. You probably guessed it by now.
Yeah, we've been waiting on this for years.
Always super high on our most wanted lists. We finally got him this year. We're talking about Darth Tyrannus, Count Dooku. masterpiece Black Series figure.
Butterfly joints.
Whooshy lightsaber effect. Amazing photoreal.
Great costume. Cloth cape.
And it folds back pretty well, too, if you want to have him like in the folded back cape position.
Yep. The hilt looks great. The blade looks great. There's a blade accessory. Butterfly joints. Photoreal. It's Count Dooku. We've been asking for him for years. That's why if I could choose, if they were only making one, a Hoth Rebel Trooper or a Count Dooku, I would choose Count Dooku.
Right.
Because it's a main villain, a main character. And just the fact that we've been waiting on this for years. Pretty much ever since 2013 when the line began.
Yep. But he was well worth the wait.
Yes.
Because you know if he would have been earlier in the line, it would have looked terrible. So
it's better than the SH Figure Arts.
100%.
And that's like, what, $80?
It's more than that because it was an exclusive. It was like over 100.
Oof.
Yeah. Unbelievable what Hasbro has been able to do with a $20 action figure. We've said this many times, but the gap between SH Figure Arts and Black Series is going like this. Every single time a new photoreal Jedi or Sith comes out that has an SH Figure Arts counterpart, which I don't know if you've seen the comparisons between Black Series Episode 2 Obi-Wan and SH Figure Arts Episode 2 Obi-Wan. Ooh! Yeah. I think Black Series wins again.
Dude, the Mace Windu is better.
I agree. So that gap keeps on closing, especially for only $20. Mm-hmm. That's what blows my mind.
I think the photoreal technology is really boosting it like 1,000 points, right?
100%. But they're also getting a lot smarter with the articulation. Sure, not every character has double knees and double elbows anymore, but I think what they've done, specifically with the elbow articulation, is just as good as the double elbows were.
Yep.
So I'll take it. I don't have any issues. So those were our top 5 best Black Series figures of 2020 so far. Of course, what do you guys think? What are some of your favorite Black Series figures to come out this year? Let's talk in the comments down below.
Sith Jet Trooper?
Great figure. I love that figure. Knight of Ren? Awesome figure. But yeah, let's just talk in the comments down below. Of course, don't forget to leave a like on this video. Subscribe if you are new. We're always talking about Star Wars, the Black Series on the channel. Of course, if you haven't already, check out my carbonized Stormtrooper review. I'm Nate, joined with Justin.
See you guys later.
We'll see you guys next time on Out of the Basement.